Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new CreepyPod. This is your host, Rasmus, aka Rezbir, and Bill slash ThatNinjaThere here with you with another smacking piece of fucking video. How are you doing, Billy boy?
I'm still deaf in one ear, and I'm definitely looking forward to being done with all of this one so I can fucking work on that. But
Done with
for the most part,
what?
uh, I'm just saying I'm ready to get this earwax stuff out of in my
Ah,
head.
I thought you said something with I get oh yeah you're waiting to get done so you can fix it.
Yeah, so I can see if that works.
Ah, yeah, I see. Well, we have. How much do we have left of the story? Let me see. Half done.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Like I said, it's just awkward. It just feels weird being lopsided.
Yep,
So,
I completely see. We have 5 more questions here also.
oh shit. Okay.
We had a bunch of
Yeah, no.
questions yesterday.
I'm honestly,
Many,
I
many,
am shocked that they want
many,
to know so
many of
much.
many of them are written by the same person, but we have at least 10 different writing to us.
I'm still flattered that they are even curious about anything.
All right. If you could erase one creepypasta from your memory, just so you could experience it for the first time again, which one would it be, pen pal?
Ah,
Let's say of the
probably the right.
creepypastas we have made here. That we have made here.
Oh, that we made here. Oh, I don't know.
Ha- Hach-
Hakisaki-sama.
Hachisaku-sama.
Hakisaku-sama. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was actually pretty nice. And this one is. Oh yeah, right. This is mine. I forgot. I was about to say
Yeah,
this
this
one
one's
is not
yours.
so bad either. Bedtime. Would I would also like to see bedtime again for the first time. All right. And I do not want to see Dear David again for the first time. I'm done with that one.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can erase that one from memory
yeah.
and like leave it.
Yeah. That one was just bad. That one would, as we have said before, that one would probably have been good if we followed it throughout when he uploaded it during the time, because that was probably the meaning of it, that you see once a week or something, that you get to
That,
follow it. But
that
seeing
is
it
a
all
fair
at
argument.
once, it just fucking sucked. It was just a bunch of photos, edited fucking shit photos. And I was like, okay. It was like, I woke up this night and I had a feeling that someone was watching me. Then I went to sleep again, and dear David was in my dream. Uh huh. And I snapped a photo of him. Here it is. Uh huh. Okay. Have you ever completely changed your opinion about a story after hearing the other person's perspective during the podcast? That is very interesting.
I don't
Uh,
know. Because like I said, we had a similar question before in which if we ever had a disagreement on stories. And like I said, we're fairly congruent often enough that, again, we might have a little ebb and flow on certain points, but we typically come to the same conclusion.
mhm. I would say Jeff the Killer also. I went in with the expectation that it would be one of the best stories ever, because just I grew up with it and I loved it as a child. And then after a while, when I read it and I heard your reactions and I got to actually experience it again, wow, I changed my opinion. I still like it. I think you
Really?
also enjoyed it pretty well, but it's like
I mean,
not
it was a fun
because
read, I'll give you that.
it's not because it's good. It's because like it's so bad that it's fun, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, do you have anyone? Are there any opinion that got changed because of me during a recording?
Not really, because a lot of these recordings have been kind of my first time reading them. So my opinion is almost formed on the spot as we're recording a lot of these videos. So there wasn't anything to change in the first place.
Hmm. Yeah, I would agree to that. if someone, ooh my days, and this one is fun. If someone made a biopic about the creation of CreepyPod, who would play each of you? Ooh.
I don't know. I don't really know any of the modern actors. So like, if you were to go back in the like, I've been told, and even in this kind of camera, I noticed that my jaw looks very pointy. So yeah, no, I've been told that I look a little Jim Carrey-ish. If you could get '90s Jim Carrey, sure, why not?
Yeah, actually, with a little beard. Yeah, maybe. Huh. You can talk a little bit more. I really need to think about this.
I got nothing really to say. Like that one was an odd one because I've already been likened to one particular actor a lot in the past. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck it. I've already been told I look like Jim Carrey, so fucking Jim fucking Carrey, I guess. And yeah, no, in this little tiny camera at this particular angle that my camera is at, I guess I can see it a little bit. Sure, why not? I always hated being told that, but they were also telling me that from my haircut and from the movie that I hated. But anyways, fucking answer the goddamn question because I got nothing else to say.
Hmm.
If you over here there you're looking at fucking Wikipedia, like who has
Yeah,
a
no, I'm searching up. Okay. I actually have no
how
idea.
about that Skarsgård guy for you? Because you like
No, but
I know you love some
yeah, but
referencing that game.
that's just because I love him as an actor. I don't think he really looks or acts like me at all. Uh. But I think Tom Holland is kind of the most similar I get. If you know who that is.
Isn't he the one of the kids who played Spider-Man?
Yep, the newest one. He's like 35 something right now, so he's not really a kid.
Okay, well, whatever. He still looks like he's a fucking child.
What's one question you've always hoped a viewer would ask, but nobody has ever done? Um,
We have not been doing this long enough for me to have an answer to that question, to be absolutely honest.
yeah, same here. 10 years from now, what do you hope people will say when they think back on CreepyPod? If you're still not doing it, of course. If you're not
Uh,
doing it, of course, anymore.
Damn, that Bill's a sexy motherfucker.
That's a sexy motherfucker. Just our if we ever like make if we realize one day that shit we can't keep doing this, or like one of us thinks that or one of the other can't keep going, we have to make one final big goodbye video.
Of course, of course. I'm
But
sure we'll see. I'm sure we'll at least get a vibe that the end is coming. But for now, that is a long time,
oh yeah, I was
and we
about to say
may
let's just hope that's so far away.
And you know what? We the way that we are, if we keep pushing for diversification, we may never. I'm not gonna say never, but
We keep doing
CreepyPod,
this till we're 90.
CreepyPod may fade out, but we still might rebrand and keep on for something else. So
Oh yeah,
there is no
exactly.
telling what the
We
future
might
holds.
evolve this podcast,
Exactly.
might end just this podcast and start something new, might even start a new channel things, but like yeah, this thing where we sit and talk like this may never not never as you said, but may not disappear in a long while, as long as
Yeah.
both of us feel like this is fun to do, and that we still want,
Yeah.
and that we still feel like we have the energy to keep going, and that we don't burn ourselves. That's pretty
Figured out
well.
is a bitch.
And even if we would, let's say, this Saturday, that shit, we can't go in. We have to make a final goodbye video that Saturday, and we did that. We would still have videos enough for like 2 months in the future. So so like we are not really that scared of
It's the
That
power of the
happened again.
backlog.
So like if we come to the conclusion that shit we have to take a pause or something like that, we have to like calm down. We have videos enough for that, so it's not like we have to
Huh?
make a video saying, oh, we can't keep going, we have to take a pause, we have to end it here. Then we could say like, ah shit, we make a final run. We have 2 months of videos left, let's make it the best ever. Like,
Yep.
but let's just hope that's so far away that we can't see it in the horizon yet.
Hell yeah.
We have to keep pushing and see if we get somewhere with this.
I'll load a bowl to that.
Well, anyways, we have the questions done, and I have over 20 questions left. So, and they will probably keep rolling in. So we have enough for some more videos. Anyways, you wanna keep going? What's the next one's my lines?
Si, senor.
Si, senor. Si, senorita.
Yes, sir. In French.
I followed her to the therapist's office. I followed her to the rapist's. No, to.
You want to do that again?
The rapist's office, yeah. Fuck yeah. I followed her to the therapist's office, waited in the waiting room, pretended I had an appointment too, sat across from her, didn't say a word. She didn't look up, but but her hand shook the whole time. The therapist called her in. She stood up and dropped her pen. I picked it up, held it out, smiled. She stared at it like it was a snake, took it without touching my hand, whispered, "Why won't you leave me alone?" I didn't say anything. She wouldn't have believed me if I told her that I'm not here to hurt her, that I love her, that I'm not like the others. I'm a good boyfriend. I started sleeping under her apartment again. There's a crawl space through the maintenance closet. In there, I saw a leprechaun.
I see what you did there.
I cleaned it up, made it comfortable.
Good timing, too.
I can hear her walking, crying, pacing. Sometimes she talks to herself. Sometimes she talks to me. At least I think she's talking to me. Last night, I dreamt I was inside her skin. Huh? Okay.
I mean,
Like wearing a hoodie made of her.
there's definitely some body horror there.
Mm-hmm. I walked around her apartment, touched everything she touched. Uh, ate from her bowl, sat on her couch, then I looked in the mirror. It wasn't Amy's face. It was Madison's. She was smiling. Okay. That is some kind of philosophy. So,
I'm not sure if that's the appropriate philosophy is, but I'm also not learning enough to make an argument against it. So moving on.
no, I meant like it could be some kind of philosophy, like, she saw, he saw Madison's face because his subconsciousness still like can't forget her or something. Even though he wants to be, he wants to be in Amy's body. He wants Amy. He still sees Madison because he still feel bad about her or something.
Fair enough. So, I woke up screaming and shaking, teeth grinding. I scratched at my chest until I bled, just to feel something. I went to the cafe this morning. Amy wasn't there. The manager said she quit. No forwarding address, no warning. He's gone. I walked out. Oh, I think that was my 3 lines. No, I got one more.
What?
I walked out.
Oh,
I
You
thought
are-
I lost count for it.
I thought you only made one.
Huh?
I thought you only made one line.
I woke up screaming is read out as
Yeah,
one. I went to
I
the
saw
cafe.
that now. I saw that now. But I thought you were doing one. I was like, what? You already done?
Nope. I thought those were so short. I thought I lost count. Anyways, I walked outside, looked up out our window, empty, no light, no shadow, just me, alone on the sidewalk. I waited there until sundown, at midnight, and sunrise. No one came, no one went in. I think she left me.
Okay. Is that how how Amy's storyline ends?
He drove her crazy and she took off. That's about how I remember it.
Uh, that seems like a very good choice actually. And now my computer is lagging again. Fuck you, laughing. All right. Let's get into it. You soon get girl number 3. I cried on the
Yep.
floor of the crawl space for hours, punched the wall, screamed into my palms. I was good to her. I watched her. I protected her. I gave her everything, just like I did with Madison. And like Madison, she ran. It's okay though. I'm okay. There's a new girl now. She rides the same bus every morning. Always takes the same seats. Left side, third row from the back. She reads romance novels and laughs quietly to herself. This morning, she wore a sunflower pin in her hair. I told her I liked it. She smiled and said, "Thanks. That means something. It always does. I am not a monster. I'm a good boyfriend. And this time, I'll do it right. She'll see. They all will." She smiled.
Okay, I don't have a Pennywise impersonation, so now you're setting the bar a little higher than I can meet, brother.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, I don't have a Pennywise
Oh, you
impersonation, so
don't.
you are
You
setting the bar a little higher than I can meet,
I
brother.
I wasn't thinking about Pennywise, but it's so fucking clear in my head now when you said. But you can continue as you want to. But I just flew into that voice, and I think it sounded
Yeah, I'm like,
more creepy.
I
Like,
did notice that you were going a little into it during some parts. Now you just went full into. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, he's doing that more and more. I can't do that one as well because I don't have that impersonation.
agreeably.
I I just have like I've
Yeah,
always been told that I do have an expressive voice, but I don't really have it under control yet. So
valid. I can control my voice very well. I'm not bragging,
I've
but like,
noticed.
yeah, noticed. I love to do different voices. That's why I love voice acting so much. Like getting into a character is like just reading a book and just getting right into it. You just flew away in your mind. You just see scenes before you, and getting into a character. There's not many people out there who haven't done voice acting or acting. They usually don't understand this feeling, and many voice actors and actors also don't understand that feeling of really getting into a character, because that's so cool. You can do a scene, and then when they say cut, you just drop and just, what the fuck happened the latest like 5 minutes? It's like you just wakes up. You were in that
Going
character.
into a
You
fugue
were.
state.
Huh?
Going into a fugue state.
Yeah.
But I do have one impersonation that I did get to do. I told you that I've been getting into D&D recently,
Oh yeah.
and someone made a Smeagol joke, and I busted out a Smeagol impersonation, and it was hilarious because the entire room just stopped. It was like, "Who the fuck was that? That was great!" And I'm just like, "Yes!" And then I just fucking hurried off and flipped my steak. But yeah,
Fuck you.
no, like
Yeah, the
anyways.
Pennywise voice is so fun though, because it's like you go from this to like, so to like so like you get
Yeah,
to range your voice so many, so like, come here, to like, Oh, hello. How are you doing? Like just the laugh.
And
I love it. It's like the
and
best voice to get into. That's why I love Bill Skarsgård. I'm so as a Christian, you're not supposed to feel jealous to this level, but like I'm so fucking jealous that he got that act and not me.
but yeah, and I don't really get many opportunities to throw Schmiegel into a conversation,
Yeah.
so
I would love to see you trying to smeagol him in, snuggle him in, like in this. Anyway,
I
okay.
don't know.
I will keep the Pennywise voice for this character though, from me because like it fits him. It fits him.
I mean, you could that kind of fits a lot of crazy. Like that's just a good crazy voice.
But I also like this kind of voice for many of them because this also makes it very intriguing.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bear.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Bear voice. But I also like to like lower my voice for some of them, like hello, like this kind of voice for some of them is like the best way of acting creepy. This is what that's what I would use to for like more darker characters. Let's say this is a crazy character that fits this very well, like a Joker kind of voice. I don't know who I'm explaining this to now, you or the viewers. I have lost my grip. Oh, there's the little gremlin.
Oops.
Okay. She smiled, said, "Thanks. That means something. It always does. Her name is Emily. I heard the bus driver say it once. Have a good day, Emily." She smiled at him too. She smiles at a lot of people, but not the same way. Her smile for me was longer, slower, grateful. The kind of smile you give to someone who's about to change your life. Okay, he is obsessed again. I would like to get into his head, get into the character's head. I would like to do kind of a spin-off to see what's his perspective of love actually is. Him explaining what love actually is. That would be very interesting for the character, I think.
I get. I think we're already getting a pretty good picture of what his idea of love
Yeah, but this
is.
is like his idea that he does love. This is like the idea of, oh, this is who he loves and how he shows his love. But I would like to know, because like if someone would explain to love to me, it's like this feeling of blah blah blah, and like more like the insight of what love is. He is more like, oh, I love her. It's like more on a this. She gets my love, but never what is my love.
I guess so.
Did you get depressed or something
Well, no,
out of
I
nowhere?
was.
Just that I guess so sounded so sad. It was like, I guess so.
Sorry, multitasking. Kitty's getting a treat.
Oh, well, it's your 3 lines next.
Uh, Emily is different. She hums to herself. She hums to herself when she reads.
Where's the microphone? It's
Yeah.
now again like in the background. It's so fucking cute.
Is better.
Yep.
Emily is different. She hums to herself when she reads. She draws little flowers in the margins of her books. She doesn't rush. She lives alone in a gray house near the overpass. Third from the street. White
Third from
curtains.
the end.
From the end. White curtains. Bird feeder out front. Watched her feed the birds once. Tiny brown finches. She looks so proud of herself. Standing there in her robe, clutching a coffee cup with a chip. Jesus Christ, girl.
Is she hungry?
Give me a second. She's really going after this one, and I can't tell you how happy I am because she was looking like she was on death's door for a little while. I know I had to switch here to a straight fucking liquid diet, and these are just kind of left over from that.
Hmm.
But she's able to eat solid again, and she is really going after this one. Lick, don't bite the fingers. And I fed you earlier. You're good. You're not starving anymore. You're fed.
Poor kitty. Oh, look at
And
her! Hey! Hey!
hi.
Hi, Gremlin! She reminds me of the fourth cat my mother bought.
Anyways, let me that kitty drool and spillage.
Oh, she's so close now! I got a close up of her face. I have never seen her face before. Now you're lagging.
Black cat broke the camera.
Where did she go?
She jumped down.
Oh,
She's had her fill of
you
company.
you you were like stuck like this for a while, and then you poof, you popped into the next, and she was just gone. Anyways, we should probably
I know.
hurry up this before like this video gets 40 minutes of nothing.
Yeah, nothing but cat fucking scenes. Uh, Emily is different. She hums to herself when she reads. Joe, uh, this time I took it slow,
Okay.
measured, precise. I kept my distance. Watched through the windows, listened through the vents. I didn't go inside for a full month. I waited until I knew her rhythms, her moves,
If
her soul.
I got a penny for every time he said she is different or this time, I would probably be a millionaire now.
I mean, you did write it this way.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like make it sound like I didn't, so like it's more interesting. If I sit like, oh yeah, I know what happened here. I'm not even gonna tell it. Like that's not really that interesting.
True, but I gotta humble you somehow. Like I can't let you put yourself too best distance from this one. Where was I?
But I can't say that the character is not me, so I can sit and theorize about how the character feels.
That's fair. Uh, she writes in her journal every night before bed. I watch her scribble through the blinds, eyebrows furrowed. Some nights she cries after. Or, some nights she cries after. Rubs her face, lights a candle, holds something close to her chest. Maybe a photo, maybe a memory. I found her journal eventually. She hid it under a loose floorboard near her bed. It smelled like lavender and graphite. I only read a few pages. Didn't want to invade her too much.
He really is weird.
Yeah, that's where he draws the line. He
Yep.
falls asleep in their hamper.
You
He
can
fucking steals their toothbrush. He
kill
sleeps
some
with their fucking
girls.
bandages. He fucks
Kill.
around with their used tissue. But no, I'm not gonna read all of her journal. Just a couple pages. Oh my fucking god.
I can kill her. I can take all her stuff. I can make her move. That's not weird. But like reading her full journal,
Like
mwah.
even I'm not gonna go
Even
that far. Like, oh my god. Like I don't know if you meant for that one thing to be comical or not, but it just fucking is because it's just like you've literally watched a woman read on the toilet, but you're not gonna read the journal. Wow. Okay, so there is a level of privacy.
one level, which he won't pass.
uh,
It's mine now, right?
I think I still got to finish the rest of the journal. Like I kind
Oh,
of made the comment on that one. She hid in her flute. It smelled like lavender grove. Don't invade her too much. She writes about her mother, about loss, about loneliness. She doesn't mention me. Not yet. She will.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, that also indicates that he read the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I need to prepare for this. Mm. Mm. Okay. 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 Mm. One night, I left her a gift. Just a single page from a book, pressed flat with a flower, slid gently under her front door. It was a love poem, one about being seen. I didn't sign it. She'd know. She'd feel it. The next morning, I watched her find it. She picked it up slowly, read it again. She looked outside, straight ahead, not toward me, but her lips moved. She whispered something, too soft to hear. Might have been, "Thank you." That was the first time I slept peacefully in months. I do not think she said thank you.
Much doubtful. Very doubtful.
Okay.
Oh, was that three?
Yep. Short fuckers. And my next three is also the shortest fucking shit. You get a
Ah,
lot.
damn, yeah.
You get a lot now.
And you're the one who's doing the real voice acting.
Yeah.
I started saying inside while she was gone. Just for an hour, then two, and a whole afternoon. I didn't touch much, didn't move anything, just absorbed, soaked in her scent. Laid on her couch. Sometimes I'd nap with her blanket over my legs. She smelled like cinnamon and old books, like a memory you forgot you missed. Something changed, not with her, with me. I stopped watching her to learn about her. Started watching her to check if she noticed me. She said my name out loud. She looked over her shoulder like me, like Amy did. But she didn't. She just lived, alone, happy, and it hurt more than it should have. I started leaving more gifts. A necklace I found at the thrift store.
Okay, so this is different. She's different.
Uh,
Or
I
or
think it's
maybe she's
more of,
stupid enough to not notice him.
I think he doesn't realize yet that he gets off on being noticed at some point. Not being noticed just isn't the same. He wants to be noticed, much
No,
like
but
most
I
serial
think it's
killers.
like he likes this more. Like the other ones always seem so insecure about him, always made him feel bad because like they got scared of him, which I understand. And she hasn't noticed him yet and hasn't tried to do anything about him being there. And he thought she said thank you for the gift he laid outside her door, and like he hasn't experienced, really hasn't. He has thought that they loved him back, but he hasn't really experienced someone actually being thankful for what he did. So when they actually are thankful, he's so his mind is so like, what is this? Why is she not freaking out? I thought that was love. I thought that is how people show love, because that's what all girls do to me, or stuff like that.
I suppose a break in the pattern.
A drawing of her I made from just that. A drawing of her I made from memory. A box of tea I saw her buy once. All anonymously. All anonymous. All placed carefully where she'd find them. She started locking her windows, installed cameras, putting up motion lights. She was scared, but not in the right way, not in a romantic way. She didn't understand. Huh? Wait. Okay, that proves my theory also. actually didn't know I was right. I didn't remember thinking like that. But okay, now it's clear that he is used to people being scared of him, all the girls being scared, but not in a romantic. But he thinks that's romantic. He thinks that every time they are afraid, they love him back or something like that, because that's the only thing he has seen with the girls he love. We don't see you at all. Oh, there you are. Okay, but now she's afraid of something else, I suppose.
Sorry, old man shoulders are getting a little strained. I had to lean, but I gotta start laying back every now and then.
Ah, I mean, you could like tilt your camera a little downward.
Well, then you start seeing the mess that is my.
Ah,
So this is partially so I look a little bit better and less like a hoarder of just trash.
mm,
So
okay. Well, my camera is lagging right now, but I could also show you that I have a bunch of mess. Let's see my fingers when I'm pointing. There they point. Over here.
oh yeah, I saw you knock over your Pepsi bottle.
That is also out of frame mostly. It's your
Yeah,
last
actually,
second.
kind of
Oh, okay.
angle that I got going on right now. Even
Yeah.
I like the
Oh, now I can.
corner.
Ah, I have this little webcam. Here are you. This is how it looks for me, brosk. This is how the studio looks. Here we are. I have two screens. I usually check on that one. And here is the fucking computer that sucks. And here's the light, and here's the messy part. This is shit. And I have a
That's nothing.
TV over there. I don't think I've done a room tour for this series yet. And here's a bed. And here's me, close up.
Hi, baby girl. Welcome back. Okay, how long are you planning on doing that?
I was waiting for you to start the story again.
Oh, was that what you were waiting on? I was waiting for you to fucking get done off whatever tangent you were on, and then Gremlin jumped into the lap. So,
Hey, nice.
one night I walked past her window and saw that on her phone. She was crying, saying things like, "I can't do this again," and "I don't want to move." I froze, back against the wall. She looked towards the window, lips trembling. I think she felt me, even through the glass, even in the dark.
Could this be Amy? That he just didn't recognize her? That she changed names and moved? And he did too?
Or maybe this is really just what Amy is going to be in her next town, and this is someone who's already been through this kind of thing.
Hmm. I thought maybe he moved, and he accidentally moved where she had moved, and like that she hasn't. She has no thoughts that he would have followed her, because like he would never fucking find her again, right? And like that she starts to suspect that maybe he is back, and that she thinks like, I can't fucking go through this again. Please tell me that it's not true, something like that.
Oh, I think you just did a pretty good job of going from Amy E to another Amy who's just been through this before, but now it's um whatever the fuck her name is.
Emily.
Emily. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
date, so I don't have to keep track of names.
Hmm. Anyways, you continue.
Yeah, I stayed away for 2 weeks. I didn't watch, didn't listen, didn't breathe. I wanted her to miss me. Realize how empty the world feels without someone who really sees you. When I came back, her house was different. Colder. Curtains closed. Lights off early. Journal gone. It was closing off. I broke in again. Late. Quiet. Girlfriend. Bedroom door was locked. She never locked it before. I stood outside it, hand on the knob. Listened. No sound. Just breathing. Then something strange. A whisper. My name. Not out loud, but in my head.
Wait,
Like
what?
her voice.
What is the character's name? I don't think I ever said that.
I think he did a pretty good job of keeping him a nameless narrator.
Yeah, I just thought about that. We don't know what this character's name is.
But in my head, like her voice was behind my eyes. It's not real. I opened the door. She was awake, sitting up, waiting. She didn't scream. She just said, "Who are you really?"
Okay, she's different. I'm stuck. Okay, I can't say that. That would spoil everything. Uh, but yeah, she's different from the others. Didn't freak out when he entered her room, which I would definitely do if I laid my fucking bed and some random fucking guy or girl just opened my door and just walked in that I had never seen before. Did you die?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, no, it's a completely different reaction than he's used to, and it completely stands out. And knowing what I know, that is actually really interesting because I think if I remember correctly, I know exactly which real. Yeah, I'm not gonna say any more than that. We're going into spoiler territory. Let's continue the actual story.
I didn't answer. I couldn't. No one had ever asked me that. Not even Madison. Not even Amy. I stood there, trembling. She watched me like a mirror, like she already knew. Do you even know your name? She asked. And I realized I I I didn't. I I I don't. I ran. Didn't grab anything. Didn't shut the door. Just ran. Maybe that's his conscience that just, yo, bud, you're not okay.
What? Uh,
Do you even know who you
sure.
are? Like his conscience. Yo, bro, wake up. Do you even know who you are?
Definitely, or something's making a breakthrough, maybe.
Hmm. Well, this would also be a great place. We are starting to approach the end. I think one part more would be the end. So,
Alrighty then.
well, what do you think this far? We didn't ask that in two earlier.
Uh, Like I said, this is one of my favorite stories, so I'm just happy to actually be going through this one with you. And I'm excited to get to that twist because I keep starting to talk about it and then spoiling it, just happenings
Yeah.
more the closer we get. So it's just, gotta save it, gotta save it, gotta save it.
I also do that often. I just sit here and like, oh, I think oh shit, spoiler.
I see why you really like the fact that I come into some of these so blind.
Yep.
You get my true first time reaction, and now it's just like, oh yeah, no, I remember this, and oh yeah, 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 I remember this, I remember this. So
Yeah, that's why I like us both coming in blind in some stories, because like that gives us both so much free space to roam and just theorizing without spoiling anything. And if what we say comes true, it's not spoiling. It's just because we haven't seen it before.
exactly.
Anyways, well, I think we would have one last video in this series, and if we still have the energy, we could do that last little story that is about 10 minutes long, I think, as an extra episode to just sparkle our backlog. So, Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please press the like button. If you wanna see the past videos we have made, please press the subscriber button and go back to our playlist to check out all the others. And if you have subscribed, just know that all our videos don't usually get pushed out to enough people. So if you really don't wanna miss future CreepyPod episodes, please press notification bell. Then you will get notifications every time we upload a new video. And if you have something that you agree with us on, don't agree with us on, or have something you want to discuss with us about this story or about anything else, please. Bill?
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for my cue, and your camera's all laggy. So, comment, send an email to the thing that he's been plugging, all that other stuff.
This has been your host, as usual, Rezbir aka Rasmus aka Rezbir, and Bill / ThatNinjaThere signing you off for another CreepyPod episode, and we see you next Saturday or Wednesday, depending on when this episode is uploaded. See you later, alligator.